See, this will be the way of sharing the question paper with you. Like here are some of the questions. So I suppose paper will be clear to you and you will be able to solve the questions also easily. At the time when you will be solving the questions, you need to put your cameras on. Right now, you must put your cameras on so that I must be able to explain you some more things also. Put your cameras on. Within 2-3 minutes, I'll explain you this, then we'll go to the next. Like right now, what is the main scenario which I need to tell you? Mubashir, you are not sitting in a school uniform. It means what I mainly trying to show you what you are doing. At the time when you are solving your paper, you should be little far from the camera so that your activities must be more clear. Shraddha Kushwa, you are also not sitting in the school uniform. Kunal, you are also not sitting in school uniform. This is now, hope you are able to understand what will be the condition. Sukhman is sitting in the school uniform, looking very good. Ishmeet, really good. Then Yuvraj, very good. Rest of the students have not put their cameras on. So I suppose this thing you are able to understand. At this place, you will be getting question paper. After solving the question paper, whatever number of sheets you are using, you need to write your name on each and every sheet and making a PDF. Making a PDF, you can send me that. For making PDF, I am using document scanner. I hope you are able to see the document scanner. This one I am using for making the document scanning and PDF making. You can see the second one is my daughter's. I have sent this to the teachers, whoever wants PDF. So likewise, you also have to make the conditions. So this thing you need to take care. Now coming back to the studies points. About the exam, I don't think there will be any confusion. Your exam is morning 8:30 to 9:30. First 20 minutes you will be getting for MCQ type paper, which will be in the Google form. Rest of the time, that 40 minutes, you will be getting for the subjective question. In subjective, you will be getting 6 questions that I have already told you. 2 marks, 4 marks and 6 marks questions will be there. Now we are going to practice some of the questions. So one question I'm taking. It is cos square x plus cos square x plus pi by 3 plus cos square x minus pi by 3 equals to 3 by 2. Now what I could do, first thing, cos square x plus cos x plus pi by 3 to whole square plus cos x minus pi by 3 to whole square. This will become cos square x plus cos a plus b is cos x cos pi by 3 minus sin x sin pi by 3. To whole square plus cos x cos pi by 3 plus sin x sin pi by 3 to whole square. Now this will become cos x plus cos x into cos pi by 3. The value of cos pi by 3 is sin x into psi pi by 3 root 3 by 2 to whole square plus cos x into 1 by 2 plus sin x into root 3 by 2. Sorry, square, I forgot. Cos square x. Now a plus b to whole square. Cos square x by 4 plus sin square x into 3 by 4 minus 2 into cos x by 2 into root 3 sin x by 2 plus cos square x by 4 plus sin square x into 3 by 4 minus 2 cos x by 2 root 3 sin x by 2. It will get cancelled. Now sin terms together and cos terms together I need to take. So cos terms, cos square x common, 1 plus 1 by 4 plus again 1 by 4 plus sin square common, 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. So it becomes cos square x into 6 by 4 plus sin square x into 6 by 4. I'm taking 6 by 4 common, cos square x plus sin square x. Sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1 into 3 by 2. So answer will be 3 by 2. It was a question. It's good, very good for the examination point of view also. And for the practice, it's really wonderful question. One more question, which is good for the exams, that also I'm solving here. This is tan 22.5 degree is equals to tan 45 by 2. So what I could do, tan 45 can be written as tan 2 into 45 by 2 is nothing. Its value we need to calculate. Tan 45 is 1 is equals to tan 2 theta. 2 tan 45 by 2 upon 1 minus tan square 45 by 2. Now let tan 45 by 2 equals to t. So it will become 1 minus t square is equals to 2t. So t square plus 2t minus 1 equals to 0. Now nothing is there. We can easily factorize it and we will be getting the value of 1022.5. So t will be equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4 into a into c upon 2a. So like this way you will be able to simplify it. One more extra step I have taken, but complete answer I'm not giving you, that you have. Very basic questions also could be asked in the examination, like calculate the value of cosec minus 25 pi by 3. What we could do with this question? This last question I'm taking from trigonometry, then we'll go to the next thing. So first of all, we are going to apply since cosec minus theta. What will be the value of cosec minus theta? Minus cosec theta. So it will be minus cosec 25 pi by 3. I could also write it cosec 25 can be written as 24 pi plus pi by 3. If I'm taking it separate, cosec 8 pi plus pi by 3. One more extra step I'm writing. If you're not writing, then also no problem. 4 into 2 pi plus pi by 3. Cosec 360 plus theta means 2n pi plus theta. Cosec 360 plus theta is cosec theta. So it will be minus. The value of cosec 60 is 2 by root. So like this way we could do questions of this type. Principle of mathematical induction after trigonometry is not in the syllabus. I know everybody knows, but still you should not forget. That's why once I have repeated. Same ways binomial theorem is not in the syllabus. The other day we have done complex numbers, some of the questions. Again, one question I'm taking. Like the question is given. Root 3 plus I. 2-3 things we are going to do for this. It is Z. If I need to write its conjugate, then it will be root 3 minus I. This is conjugate of Z. Now they may ask us find the argument and modulus of this function. So modulus of z is equals to under root of a square plus b square. 3 plus 1 root 4, that is 2. So mod z value we are getting as 2. There could be argument calculation. After modulus argument come, argument is b upon a. So tan theta is equals to b. The value of b is coefficient of I, that is 1, and a is coefficient of, sorry, constant term, real part and imaginary part also we can say. So tan theta equals to 1 by root 3. That implies theta equals to pi by 6. So we have got how to calculate argument and modulus also for a given complex number. Linear inequalities में mainly the questions related to graph are coming and word problems are also there, that also could come. Permutations and combinations. I've told you that whenever we need to write, like we are writing, in how many ways the word class can be written. So there are altogether 5 words, 5 alphabets divided by the repetition of s is there, so 2 factorial. So it could be written 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 upon 2 into 1. There are altogether 60 ways to write class with or without meaning. Means by shuffling these all the alphabets, we can make 60 different words. We cannot make more than 60. So this is this particular topic helps us in the day-to-day life also, and many places how many arrangements could be there, what all the possibilities are there. So for that all the things we are using permutations and combinations. Then some of the questions are given like solving factorial questions based on factorial type things. Like a question is given 1 upon 8 factorial plus 1 upon 9 factorial is equals to n upon 10 factorial. If we need to solve this question, that means what we need to do? We'll be writing 8 factorial plus 9 factorial can be written as 9 into 8 factorial n upon 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. See, we have changed everything to the least one factorial number. Now 1 upon 8 factorial is common. 1 plus 1 upon 9 is equals to n upon 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. 9 plus 1 equals to n 10 into 9. That implies n equals to 100. Likewise, such questions are also there. NP5 is equals to 42 times NP3. We can simplify these questions also. So it will be n factorial upon n minus 5 factorial equals to 42 times n factorial upon n minus 3 factorial. N minus 3 factorial is equals to 42 n minus 5 factorial. N minus 3, next term will be lower than this, n minus 4, next term will be n minus 5 factorial equals to 42 n minus 5 factorial. Now these are two continuous numbers. 7 into 6. So n minus 3 will be equal to 7, n minus 4 equals to 6. That implies n will be equals to 10. These are two continuous numbers. We have converted this into two continuous numbers. With that, easily we will be able to calculate the value of n. So it was a good and important question. I suppose each one of you are able to do this question. Same way as one combination question I'm solving. NCR will be equals to NCN minus R. This is the formula. Based on this, we are solving one question. NC5 equals to NC7. That will be giving us N will be equals to 5 plus 7. That is N will be equals to 12. That you are able to see if two combinations are given equal, then the sum of these two is giving us N only. So likewise, there are many more questions. Like one last question I'm taking. This is like we are having 10 students, and out of 10 students, we want to select one or two. Means whenever the selection takes place, two we want to select. So 10C2 combination works. Whereas if we need to rearrange them It is only selection. We are not rearranging. We are not rearranging. If we need to rearrange them, then we need to apply permutation. If we need to just select, then we need to apply combination. Combination means only selection. Permutation means rearranging them. So this is the main thing which we should be knowing. So I suppose you all will be able to do such type of questions. You have to give revision to these things, then only you will be able to perform good in your examination. Monday onwards, we are starting our first term examination. This will help you to score and build confidence on yourself and gives a proof to your teachers as well as your parents that yes, you are doing something for your future. So good luck for your examination. Ishmeet, you can stop the recording.